MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto, Tire Rack, and Die Hard. Your host from MotorWeek 91, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to MotorWeek 91. We're glad to have you with us. This is a Subaru Justy. It's small, cute, and practical. Now this car is a Subaru 2. It's not small, looks very aggressive, and no car this sporty can truly be considered completely practical. But this is a very significant car. This is the Subaru SVX, the first car of its kind from Japan's most unique car company. And starting at around $25,000, it's also the most expensive car that Subaru has ever built. But is the world ready to pay that much for, well, for a Subaru? Let's see what it has to offer and then decide. Bold styling and design are the calling cards of successful luxury performance coupes. Now Subaru has boldly come calling with the introduction of the SVX. Although we have seen similar technology in other high-end sports coupes, the SVX marks Subaru's first attempt at combining maximum performance and above-the-line luxury. But it was the SVX's distinctive styling that required our staff to roll down the window at every stop and answer the #1 question from admiring motorists: what is it? Combining recent industry styling trends and a few quirky characteristics unique to Subaru, the SVX easily takes a prominent place on the road. The feature noticed first, and obviously most unique about the SVX, is the window within a window. This unusual design allows for a huge door opening that extends into the roof. Drivers also enjoy open window ventilation without the annoying rushing of wind. Visibility is not hampered because the roll-down window's frame is placed above the sightline of most drivers. Because of Subaru's compact flat engine and flush-fitting wraparound light housing, the SVX is able to sport a low and elongated hood that blends easily into the bumper. Also unique to the SVX is Subaru's glass-to-metal bonding process that allows the glass to be flush-mounted over the body pillars for improved aerodynamics. The rear window slopes almost to the spoiler, which is molded into the short and slightly raised rear deck, giving the SVX wedge shape efficiency. From a styling standpoint, the SVX is a showstopper and almost identical to the show car version that appeared 18 months ago. On the performance side, there is also no stopping Subaru's new flagship. The SVX is powered by a new horizontally opposed 6-cylinder engine. Cylinder spacing and bore are the same as in other Subaru engines, but this beefed-up version displaces 3.3 liters. A unique computer-controlled induction system greatly increases airflow to the intake ports at predetermined speeds. The result is an additional 15 pound-feet of torque at low speeds and 30 pound-feet at high engine speeds. Total output is 230 horsepower and 224 pound-feet of torque. Good numbers for a non-turbocharged engine of this size. The SVX's 4-speed automatic transmission with all-wheel drive has an automatic power shift mode for a sportier feel. The SVX also offers the driver the option of shifting through the gears manually. The choice is made by a button mounted on the shift lever, a feature that is too gimmicky for our taste. Otherwise, gear changes are firm and on the torque peaks. This all translates into generally good track numbers. While the car is a wee bit sluggish from a dead stop, it still manages 0 to 60 in 8 seconds and a quarter-mile run of 16 seconds with a final speed of 90 miles per hour. Although the SVX performs well through the RPM band, best results are in the mid to upper range where the car hunkers down for serious cruising. Cruising is also on the quiet side with a 67 decibel sound reading. EPA fuel economy estimates predict 17 city and 25 highway. Our combined mileage loop turned in 22 miles per gallon. Aided by the full-time all-wheel drive system, computer-controlled power distribution, and 4-wheel independent suspension, the SVX has high cornering limits. It does not have the show car's 4-wheel steering or active suspension, and doesn't need it. But the SVX's production mechanicals still make it a heavy car, and you feel it. But it's a Mercedes kind of heavy. Despite a lot of weight being transferred, the car is never sloppy in response. When put to the test of quicker maneuvers, the SVX remains stable with good feedback and only a little lag in the variable power steering. Body roll is minimal. Subaru's four-wheel disc brakes with a 4-channel anti-lock system stopped the SVX from 60 in a very impressive 98 feet. There was little nosedive, and stability again was excellent. If performance and the exterior styling of the SVX turns heads, then the interior should also generate plenty of oohs and ahs, beginning with a fighter cockpit-like feel provided by the glass-to-glass canopy. The business side of the interior is U-shaped, starting at the center console and ending at the driver's door armrest. We universally like the generous use of suede cloth on the dash, but some of our staff were disappointed with the below-standard appearance of the accompanying wood-grain plastic trim. Gauges are large and easy to read. However, the SVX is yet another luxury sports coupe that has no oil pressure gauge or voltmeter. Fortunately, a driver's side airbag is standard. Getting into the low SVX is effortless due to the wide door opening and movable steering wheel. The front seats are comfortable and provide good support. The optional touring package provides 8-way electrically controlled seat adjustments and leather trim. The tilt telescoping steering wheel is over-engineered, requiring 3 levers to put it through its paces. Most controls are located on stalks or on the dash close to either side of the steering column. There's a large pad on the automatic climate control to change temperature 1 degree at a time. The system itself is positioned at center dash within easy reach. The SVX's 80-watt stereo system is cleverly hidden behind a panel. The premium cassette and CD player are part of the touring package. The shift console houses a massive handbrake lever and a storage box that augments a sizable glove box. The touring package also includes a tilt and sliding sunroof that moves to the outside of the cabin for maximum headroom. Rear seating is best reserved for your smallest of passengers. There is anchoring for 2 child safety seats. However, the solid seat back thankfully folds flat to create a large cargo area. The short trunk lid takes some muscle to lift, but it moves conveniently up and out of the way, providing low liftover and ample storage. The base price for the Subaru SVX is $25,000, while the luxury touring package brought our as-tested price to $28,000. That is expensive for a Subaru, but on the low side for this much performance, luxury, styling, and safety. For comparison, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 and Dodge Stealth RT Turbo also have full-time all-wheel drive as well as all-wheel steering. Plus, a 3-liter V6 turbocharged engine makes them much faster. Usable interior space is about the same, but a fully optioned 3000 GT or Stealth will cost you almost $5,000 more than the SVX. Our hits with the Subaru SVX include its revolutionary styling theme, fine handling and braking performance, and its highly refined interior controls and comfort options. Misses were hard to come by, but we did pick 3: lack of an oil pressure gauge and voltmeter, cheap-looking plastic, and the tiresome task of answering all those "what is it?" questions. Move the SVX to the front row of the Sports Coupe safety class. It has everything except a passenger side airbag. Now back to our original question. Is the world ready for a $25,000 plus Subaru? The SVX, despite where it comes from, is an impressive feat. It stands out from the crowd in both form and function. So, as Subaru runs their new flagship car up the flagpole, we know at least one group of car fans that plans to salute.